Hey, good morning. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Good morning. Let's go ahead and speak to everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Hopefully you got your coffee and or tea and getting where you need to be this morning. Okay, I see y'all in here. Y'all piling on in here. I know some more people gonna be coming in soon because y'all know anytime we say we got some tea up over here, honey, they flying up in our club up over here. Okay, the Pettyville room. So let's go ahead and speak to everybody because I see you guys are here. Grandma 504 Wild and Out is in the building. She is first. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. Get set up here. It's been a chaotic morning. Y'all bear with me. Okay. SD1, I see you. Okay. I see you. Who else? Who else? Angela Cuff is here. Lana Thomas is here. Good morning. She said, good morning, Cameron and everyone in the chat. Hey, have a wonderful day. You as well. Alicia Stout, good morning. Erica Rogers is here. Henry Lee is here. Classy type ladies in the building. Felicia is here. Mary Giles is here. Delilah T is here. Ellen Ford is here. Sheila Washington is in the building. Sunny Days, that's a content creator. She's here. Erica Butler, thanks for being here. Mary Jacobs is here. Shirley Terry is here. Mary White is here. Shaquanda is here. My mod Rose Armstead is in the building. Thanks for being here. Dolores Campbell is here. Tammy Fox is here. Laura Eden is here. Flower Bloom is in the building. Shout out to the 122 in the building. Please go ahead and tap on that like for me. Verdi Tulu Taylor is in the building. Big Steak is here. Tamara Walls is here. Lisa Lies More Lies. I'm sorry, I'm renaming y'all Lies More Lies. Good morning, TMC. Good morning, Miss December. Okay. Is in the building. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning, Carla Burrell. Good morning. Good morning, Joyce S. Pick. Betty Brockington is here. Miss Cheryl H. Tuff is in the building. Good morning. Good morning, Sheila Ruff. Good morning. Good morning. Who else? Denise Slade. Jamilia's here. Kim Yu is in the building. Said good morning, Caramel Marvelous Mogs and chat. Hey. All right. We see the chocolate hearts in the building. Yes, D Nice is here. Kim Naughton is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Coletta Passmore is here. Deborah Johnson, I see you. Simple Mom Family TV. You guys check her out. She's a content creator. Yolanda Abney. Hey, love. Hi. D Nice is here. Alice Smith is here. Who else we got? Sylvia Blow is here. Overcomer I Am. You better let them know, honey. Brown Eyes, okay, is here. Alice Smith is here. Thanks for being here. Lisa's World is in the building. JCD Creations is here. Says really real in the chat. Top of the morning. Yes, honey. Chevelle Carter. Thanks for being here. Daisy Lewis is in the building. All right. Nene Love is here. See Lewis, I see you. Good morning. Holly Rock is here. Teresa Williams is here. My mod Tyra is in the building. Thank you for being here, Tyra. Cassandra D is here. Lorraine Tyler is here. Latanya Jackson is here. Thanks for being here. Evelyn is here. I think I spoke to everyone else. Thank you all for being here. All right, we got 154. We jumped up to 154. I see you, Jamelia SLXD is in the building. Thanks for being here as well. Everybody coming in. Good morning to everybody. All right, good morning. Let's get into our show. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay. Good morning to the haters in the bushes. Melanin Beauty, I see you, love. Good morning to the haters. I know you're here. Thanks for being here, I guess. All right, let's get started. Y'all know we have politics is first. All right, politics is first. I'm gonna have to refresh everything because I had to. Child, there's so much going on. Jesus, StreamYard is getting on my nerves already. All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead and share so we can get started. All right. Trump is out here still trumping, child. Trump is still trumping. Now, Trump responds to people calling him a racist. He says, I love black people, and I did great with the vote with the black people. That don't mean that you like black people because they voted for you. He is such an ignorant clown. Oh, my God. Let's get into him and what he had to say.
Africa. They like to say, oh, you know, I love black people, and I did great with the vote with the black people. But they say he's a racist. He's a racist. I said, really? For 35 years, a war raged between Rwanda and the Republic of the Congo. And it was a vicious war. 9 million people were killed with machetes, largely. Hatchets, machetes. That went on for more than 30 years, but 34, 35 years. Africa. They like to say, oh,
What does that have to do with you liking black people or loving black people? That has absolutely nothing to do with it. I feel like Trump used black people in order to carry out his missions and or plans, and he promised them things to make them feel important so that they will do so. That's what I feel. I don't feel like you like no black people. I feel like you use them to your disposal, and when you don't need them no more, then you move them out the way like you're trying to do everybody else. We're gonna get into that in a minute. That's how I feel. Okay, I don't think he like himself. But I think he'd have to tolerate himself because what else is he going to do? Okay. Lord, again, I'm petitioning you again. And Lord, I don't like to question you. All right. But we would love to have Malcolm Jamal Warner back. And you can have Trump. All right. Do with him what you must. Do with him what you must, Lord. All right. But go ahead and bring Malcolm Jamal back because I feel like it's, I ain't going to say it wasn't his time or whatnot. But I feel like Trump, I feel like he's done enough. I feel like he's been here long enough. And I feel like Malcolm still had things to do. So if you could find it in your heart, Lord, okay, to be so kind to do what you do, go ahead and call him on home, Lord. All right. Yeah. Because we done with him. We tired of him. All right. Malcolm, come on back down here. Trump, be gone. All right. Come on back down here, Malcolm. And Trump, we offer you up. All right. We offer you up so you can be sent back down because we know you're going to hell. We know you're going straight to hell for your evil ways. Let's continue. All right. Oh, we know we're going to bust hell wide open, child, with gasoline and kerosene draws on. Dipped, okay? Double dipped in kerosene and gas, Lord. All right. Yes, he will. I give it to you, Lord. Let me move on. Who received this prayer this morning, Jesus? All right. Now, Trump signs a new executive order and says that if you burn a flag, that you get 1 year in jail, despite the Supreme Court already ruling that it falls under free speech. And this nigga always trying to rewrite constitutions and laws and rules and every damn thing else because his broke down ass is up in there. Now, I feel like, where was this energy when the motherfuckers was storming the Capitol? What was that energy? Because I feel like people can do what they want to do when they want to, and then you punish who you want to punish. The person burning the flag don't mean a damn thing. All right, that's their speech, their freedom of speech. They're saying fuck America right now. Now we ain't leaving, but fuck America right now. So if they want to burn a flag, so the fuck what? Why should they spend a year in jail for freedom of speech? And whoever get locked up behind that bullshit, if you get caught burning a flag, you need to sue the fuck out of him because it's in the Constitution that it falls under free speech. We have freedom of speech. So now you want people to be quiet? Really? People stormed the Capitol. Let's talk about this. Y'all remember that whole situation, child? With these crazy ass white people went down there to the damn Capitol, climbing over walls, breaking up into the oral. I call it the oral office. All right, because that's where Bill Clinton was getting his work done in there. Y'all know, child, that type of work. But yeah, so people can storm the Capitol and be pardoned, but a motherfucker can burn a flag and go to jail for a year. What world do we live in, y'all? Let's get into this. Now, it says while signing, says that he signed. Okay, let's start at the top. Said that he just signed an executive order trying to ban people from burning the American flag. They said, yes, the same thing that the Supreme Court already ruled back in 1989. That was freedom of speech. All right. 1989. So here he is in 2025. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. All right. So while signing, he stated that if you burn a flag, then you get 1 year in jail. All right. But the gag is his order doesn't even actually say that it hold on. Doesn't even actually say that. Now, they said that it just tells prosecutors to try and charge people with other random crimes like disturbing the peace or environmental violations. This is some bullshit. Basically doing the absolute most for no reason. That's what they're saying here. All right. So they said it. Let's be real. Trump has been obsessed with this for years. Back in 2016, he was on social media saying that people should lose citizenship or do a year in jail if they burn a flag. Why? Again, back in 1989, it was signed that that's freedom of speech. You can burn as many flags as you want to. All right, so says that meanwhile, people can't afford rent, groceries are sky high, and healthcare is still broken. But this is what he's worried about. I keep saying that too. Now, it says that a piece of cloth on fire, a piece of cloth, red, white, and blue with stars on it and stripes. You burn that shit with a stick going across the side of that bitch, and you're going to be in jail for a year. So your whole entire life going to be thrown away, jobs lost, families away from their families because a motherfucker decided to burn a flag. Maybe if this country was run a little bit better, people would not be so prone to want to be up and lighting flags up. Okay, that's my thing. That's my thing. Okay, yeah. So it what's good for the goose is definitely good for the gander. We got to keep this thing fair across the board. You can't be partying motherfuckers jumping over walls at the Capitol and committing crimes, but then want to be out here saying that you want people to be locked up for a year over a fucking flag. Like I think that is utter bullshit. But let's move along. Okay. Cause y'all know, child, he stay on the bullshit. He do. He really do. I feel like if you walk past him, you're gonna smell shit because he stay on the bullshit. But let's continue. All right, moving my bangs. All right. I'm feeling a little petty this morning. So y'all gonna have to deal with, honey, because the person we gotta talk about today, honey, Lord, I'm gonna let the Lord thoroughly use me on her ass. Okay. I'm thoroughly gonna be used by the Lord when I talk about that topic. We're gonna get to it because y'all know I save my mess to the end because I get to hollering and whatnot. I need to save my energy for that. So Texas schools banned controversial food additives from student lunches beginning September. Okay. I don't know why I can't read today, honey. I talked about Wanda yesterday. This morning I woke up and I can't read. Do I need to pray again? Because y'all know my reading skills are subpar. I woke up this morning. I talked about Wanda yesterday, child. Now I woke up with a thick tongue and I can't read. All right, Lord. Hold on. All right, I had to put another on it. All right, so let's see what these reading skills give right quick. All right, but let's listen to the video first. Because I had to num yo ho rangeko that hoe up out of here, child. Because I cannot. I gotta read good in here.
The state of Texas has made big changes to school lunches this year. There's a new law targeting additives in food. It's called SB 314. It goes into effect September 1st. Health reporter Heather Hernandez breaks down what parents need to know.
School districts have been preparing for a change. They're taking out ingredients like red dye 3 from school lunches. Maggie Mae Kennedy, head of nutritional services at Spring Branch ISD, says the districts can't wait for the law to kick in. She says this is a big step for kids' health, and it's about time Texas catches up with others who have already made these changes.
The studies show what it does to us as adults and even as kids.
So what do the banned ingredients like these do? I spoke with dietitian Christy King from Texas Children's Hospital to find out.
It's there to improve taste, and it's there to improve stability, so on the shelf.
She noted that the science on additives and the belief that they're harmful often comes from animal studies, which isn't always a direct human comparison.
So, for example, one of those additives equates to 1 teaspoon of that additive to 800 cups of flour. Is that reflective of what we would eat on a regular basis? Not necessarily, but I think it's a good thing that we are re-examining what is in our food products.
Kennedy says local districts and food manufacturers have been adjusting recipes for years to meet school standards.
So if we go to HEB and buy a bag of Doritos off the shelves at HEB, and we take that label and we take the same bag of Doritos off of a school cafeteria line, and they're 2 different labels. They made adjusted recipes, so those chips are whole grain rich chips.
Now, the law specifically requires the ingredients be removed from free and reduced price lunch. But since there's often no way to prepare lunches separately, and since food vendors with the schools are being told to remove these ingredients, this is likely already in effect with every Texas student's lunch. And if it's not, it definitely will be by next week.
All right, so September 1st, this change will go into effect where they're trying to make sure that our children are eating a lot healthier with school lunches, okay? Not like how it used to be when we were in school. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. That square pizza, baby, let me say something. That square pizza, and I think everybody in my chat under the sound of my voice, you can vouch for me when I say that square pizza back in the day in school was the shit, okay? If they ever take that off the menu, I don't know what to say. Like, I might have to go down there and vote because that was the bomb. All right, pizza and salad and all of that, okay? Baby, we had good lunches back then. We had very, very good lunches back then. I will never forget that pizza. Cinema rolls, I think we had the cinema rolls too that were really, really good. I can think of a few menu items that were really, really good, but that pizza definitely stands out. Anytime they had pizza day, baby, you made sure your ass was in school that day because you did not want to miss that good old slice of pizza, baby. Yes. So what y'all think? I am happy that they are doing that and getting all of the additives out. Y'all see they're trying to cut down on chips. They're getting ready to, I read as well, if you're letting your kids eat the Takis chips, those are not healthy. They're too hot. They have too much of the peppers and all that shit up in there. And they're saying that they're burning, literally burning holes in the children's stomach. So they're getting ready to start pulling Takis chips. Did y'all know that? I don't let my son get them anymore. He used to ask for them when we go in the store. I said, no, I don't buy them for him anymore. No, and no, I will not let him eat those. All right. So you can get on back down there to the Doritos and all the other chips that you like, the barbecue chips and all that. But them Takis, I don't let him eat those because they're not healthy. They're not safe. All right. I don't want my child eating something where it's eating the line of your stomach out. And that's for any other parent out there. Don't be letting your kids eat that shit. Some of that stuff, I mean, even though it might taste good, it's not good for them. And a lot of those chips and things like that, junk food, a lot of that stuff does have a lot of additives and dyes and stuff like that. It's not good for your health. It's okay, I guess, if you eat it for like, today and not for the next 3-4 days. But if your kids are eating, snacking and stuff like that every single day, probably not a good thing. All right. It's probably not a good thing. Put some fruit and stuff up in there. All right. For your kids to eat. All right. But let's move along. Child. Let's get into Shedeur Sanders. Now, y'all know they've been on his ass. And I'm so mad the way they did Shiloh. I'm still mad about that. All right. I saw somebody put in the chat that Shiloh is signed to the Steelers, allegedly. That would be great because y'all know I don't like the way they did him. With that whole situation where he turned around and cold cocked old boy for aggressively fouling. That was a whole foul. Okay. It was a foul. I know a foul when I see one. So if he did sign with the Steelers, I have not had a chance to verify it yet. So I will not go into detail on it. But if he did, congratulations to him because he is a great player. Both of Deion's sons are definitely great players. And I feel like they do deserve to be in the league. So on my screen, according to Stay Grounded TV, Shedeur Sanders is expected to make $14 million from jersey sales this year. What do y'all think about that? Now, it says that following his preseason debut, Sanders' jersey sales have skyrocketed to $250 million. Now, the Cleveland Browns will receive $50 million. NFL receives $37.5 million. Retailers receive $150 million. And the NFLPA receives $5 million. Damn. They just cut all into his damn money. You see that? But we know it's under contract, so everybody's hand is in the pot. But that's good, honey. 14 million still go a long way. We'll take it. All right. So let's go ahead and look at it. Shedeur Sanders, honey, jersey sales soared to 250 million. And he, as I told you guys, receives 14 million. So that's him, Deion Sanders' son. Shout out to him, honey. Shout out to him. All right. Y'all see that? That's the breakdown. That's the breakdown. Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. Okay. I love to see our black kings going up in there and making a difference. I love it. I told y'all my son play. I'd be so damn happy. Like I'd be a proud mom, honey. He get out there and be whooping that ass. He is aggressive with his shit too. I'd be like, damn. But yes, so y'all see that's the Sanders jersey, honey. That's the Sand. Y'all see it on the back, number 12. So y'all going out there. Y'all know football season is definitely it's already here, child. It's already here. It's like preseason now. So for those of you that's into it, I'm going to be, my husband and I and my son, we're going to be going to some games here at the stadium because I love stuff like that, baby. It'd be so lit in them stadiums. I'd be in there, that shit. But yeah, so y'all support, honey. Support, and shout out to Shedeur for out here getting money. Amen. Amen. Let's get into some more news I know y'all can use. Yes, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. Let's go. All right, and we done talked about these pastors out here doing the absolute damn most. These pastors, now, according to a Kernersville, North Carolina post, according to the North Carolina Beat as well, a Kernersville, North Carolina pastor named Brett Martin Kitto is arrested for statutory R-word and graping of a teen. Okay, what's going on with these pastors? Cannot keep their hands to themselves. Now, we done heard about that with Eddie Schlong out here with the guys, the boys, okay, when he tried to serve them cease and desist, where he was out here laying hands upon them like this. Okay, hallelujah. He was one of those. All right. and other unmentionable places. And then when they wanted to up and write a book about it, then he tried to give them a cease and desist. Now we got this pastor right here on some mess. All right. This is why I stay over here, Bedside Baptist, baby, where the Reverend Pillow and First Lady Quilt is my pastor and First Lady, Lord. Okay. And I give my dollar and then I take it back after the service because they don't need it. So another pastor has been arrested on serious child sex charges. Now, 50-year-old Brett Martin Kitco, senior pastor of the Phoenix Church of Kernersville, has been charged with statutory graping of a child and 2 counts of indecent liberties with a child. What is going on, Lord? Watch your children. We keep talking about it. A lot of you guys trust your children too much, okay? A lot of you guys trust these people, these parishioners, a little bit too much with your children. You got to watch your kids, because just because they have pastor or bishop or deacon in front of their name does not mean that they're not a regular person and things can happen. All right. People do allow Satan to use them. And clearly this pastor here allowed himself to do it. Not 1 time, but 2 times, maybe more than that. That's just from what they know is 2. And it could be other children. So he really need to be sat down. He really need to be sat down. And a lot of these pastors, and that's some good pastors out there. I ain't gonna hold it. My pastor back at home, Reverend Claude R. Alexander, honey, that's my pastor. Okay, that's my real pastor. All right, I still watch him on live. But a lot of these pastors are starting churches now, and a lot of these people are starting churches now because it's a money grab. It's a tax write-off. A lot of people are starting churches because of the amount of money that you receive, the lifestyle that comes with it, the clout that comes behind it. So you got to watch who you sitting up under and who you allow yourself to be connected to, all right? Use your intuition. Everybody should have an intuition. Pray about that thing and ask the Lord to send you to the right place so that you can hear from him. Don't always, and stop amening everything you hear that people say. Read your Bible for yourself. I read my Bible. And when I hear people, can't nobody come up to me and tell me, God told me to tell you this. You know why? Because he's going to tell me first. He's going to prepare me first before you even come to me and say, hey, the Lord told me to tell you that he want me to give, that you should give $200. He's going to prepare me, because how do I know, or how do you know I got $200? Like, stop believing everything people say, okay? And I'm not trying to deter anyone from going to church. Church is a beautiful thing. It's a great thing. I grew up in church. I know you can't tell from this mouth sometimes, but honey, the Lord does reside here when I, he does. I've been saved 57 times and counting, because people be steady trying me. I'm working on it. But in the meantime and in between time, know the word for yourself, all right? Know the word for yourself. Stop believing all these damn pastors. Everybody stand up there with a musky robe on is not of the Lord. For real. All right. So now court documents state that Kitco unlawfully, willfully, and feloniously did engage in vaginal intercourse with JRP. All right. Person of the age of 15 years. Grown ass man, 50 years old. What the fuck do you want with a 15? I'm sorry this morning. Y'all know I'm passionate now. I'm passionate. What you want with a 15-year-old? That's a child. You fitty out here with a 15-year-old. Now, the statutory grape and indecent liberties charges stem from 2 incidents. One on August 1st of 2001, and another on January 1st of 2002. So the motherfucker was back to back with it. This year and then the next year on the same shit. Now, this case highlights allegations of abuse that remain buried for decades before surfacing in 2025. Now, Kitco, was arrested on Friday and granted a $300,000 unsecured bond. Despite the severity of the charges, he is not currently in jail. He should be, because what's to say he won't do that to another child? Now, the Phoenix Church, located in Salisbury Street in Kernersville, has not made a public statement about their pastor's arrest, and they won't. A lot of these people, they still stick and stay with these pastors, even though they know and or see these things happening in the church. Okay. Some people are just Stockholm syndrome with it. They see and they know the bullshit and they be like, I ain't leaving. And it's a lot of them have that loyalty for these pastors. Or it's because, I've been going to this church since I was a child. Okay. So you're going to sit under someone who is out here graping children and still stand behind the podium and try to preach? No, they need to sit down. You need to sit down. You need to sit down. Anybody can get up there and read the Bible and preach. I might can get up there and preach as much as I know the Bible. I know a lot of stuff about the Bible. I grew up in church. Church of God in Christ, honey. I probably could be a preacher. If the Lord used me right, I sure could. I probably could. But it doesn't mean that everyone is called. Many are called, few are chosen. Ain't that what the good book say? Many are called. Everybody that's up there ain't called. Clearly, he was not. Let's move along. Clearly. All right, so we touched on this a little bit yesterday. There is an update, so I always have to spin the block on updates. Let's get into it. Lord, shout out to the Hollywood Unlocked, honey. Now, for those of you that watch Power Book Ghost, all right, which is one of my favorite shows, I watch all of 50 Cent shows on Stars. Yes, God, I do. All right, so star Alex Lepre also arrested in Georgia, which is the sister of the young girl that you guys see on my screen, is known as Effie on the show Ghost. All right, that's Effie's sister. It gives that the two of them were arrested in Georgia, charged with third-degree cruelty to children and disorderly conduct, both released and reunited for lifers. Child, do y'all see this? Now, let's get into what they were actually arrested for. Let me get my good reading skills on. Now, the sisters of Alex Lepre, who also stars in also stars Effie Morales in the Power Book 2 Ghost series, was also arrested in Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and charged with third-degree cruelty to children and disorderly conduct. Now, as several social media users suspected the third child cruelty charge against Lepre, born Alexis Lepre Greer, was likely applied after an alleged dispute with another person that a child actually witnessed. So it looks like they might have gotten into a physical situation when a child was present. So that is why. Maybe the child was injured in this situation. Let's read along and see. Now, upon further research, it says we have confirmed that Lepre's sister, Alicia Lene Greer, was also arrested a week ago on Monday, August 18th, by the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office. Now, authorities charged the Power actress and her sister with cruelty to children in the third degree and disorderly conduct. Similar to Lepre's online records, her sister also showed alleged offenses occurring on August the 10th, her being arrested on August the 18th and booked around 9:45 p.m. So you should have been in the bed. 9:45, you should have been in the bed, up fighting and acting a fool. Now, like Lepre, her sister spent just over 24 hours in jail before release on an unsecured judicial release on August the 19th at 10:22 p.m. Now, while the sister's exact arrest details haven't been revealed, social media alleges that they got into an altercation in front of Alicia's daughter, Harmony. Now, on Monday, August 25th, which was on yesterday, Lepre shared a post singly reacting to all of the reports, and hours later, her sister shared a video of her daughter Harmony smiling next to Lepre while dining out. Now, she captioned the post with several hearts and said, "For lifers." So it sounds like they're down for the cause, honey. Well, y'all know that's sisters. Anytime there's an altercation, sisters gonna jump in. I got siblings, so I get it. All right, this is them. Beautiful girls. Shouldn't be out here fighting, no down. You don't be out here fighting unless somebody touch you first, okay? Calm that down. Calm that down. Be out here fighting. Don't put your hands on folk and up and fighting unless they touch you first. And it's called self-defense, all right? You got to know how that shit work. All right, so here's the arrest, jailing information, all right? They were booked on the 18th, 10:22, Dunwoody, Georgia, white female, 5'2", 120 pounds, small girls too. Disorderly conduct, okay? Unsecured judicial release, cruelty to children in third degree, DeKalb County Sheriff's Department. Also, arrest date 8/18. Okay, so y'all see that there. Let's continue on. All right, let's see. Okay, so there's no sound. Moving along. That's her and her daughter, for lifers. Okay. Serving face. Okay, serving face. Beautiful girls, though. Beautiful girls. I love me some Effie though on Power, honey. Effie is a whole G on Power. Y'all better go get into it, honey. Get into it. So that's just their arrest record, child. When anybody read all that, you can go on over to Hollywood Unlocked if you would like to see more of that in its entirety. Speaking up on that, y'all see Tariq here. I like calling Tariq. That's from the show. They've spoken about it. And also this dude here, Michael Rainey Jr. That's Michael Rainey Jr. here with the glasses. And what's the other guy? Gianni Pablo. All right. Y'all know him on the show as well. So it said the mugshot fine as F at Michael Rainey Jr. So they're saying, hey, yeah, look at Effie over here serving face in her mugshot. Okay. And Michael Rainey Jr. replied by saying that he ain't lied though, meaning that she is foreign in her mugshot. So down here, Michael Rainey Jr. also replies by saying, on the real though, that y'all gotta start reading before commenting. Said that she didn't hurt any kids. Y'all are hoping that that's the case so bad. That's crazy, shaking my head. All right, so he's sticking up for Effie on the show. Okay, now y'all know him and Effie had a few love scenes, so he kind of feeling her a little bit, maybe. I don't know, or maybe he just taking up for his co-star. I don't know, but at the end of the day, Tariq, thank you for jumping in and speaking up for Effie and letting the people know she ain't hurt no kids out here. She just got into a little brawl and a child was present when it happened. So y'all got to stop fighting in front of your kids out here, because your ass will be up and going to jail. Okay, so y'all can go on and read all that as well. We're gonna move on. We're gonna stay on that, child, because I kind of don't care, but I do, but I don't. All right, moving along. Let's get into some Cardi B and her ex-husband, soon to be. Okay, the mumble rapper himself, the gremlin mumble rapper. Okay, that's him, child. Can't understand shit he's saying. Be a tight beat, though. Be a tight beat, but you can't understand the damn thing he's saying. All right, so Offset says that he is done with marriage after Cardi B split and calls it a mission that's been complete. Well, you started it. Like, how the hell? You were cheating while y'all were dating, and then you got on one knee at your show and asked this girl to marry you, only for you to continue to cheat and be seen with other girls out here, and you expect her to stay with you and continue to put up with that shit and be publicly disrespected by you, Offset. You ain't even fine. Like, damn, the least you can do is be faithful. I keep saying to be the ugly motherfuckers out here cheating, thinking they own that, knowing if his ass did not have the clout, money, and attention that he has now, being in the group the Migos, which is now down to 2 people because the real star ain't here no more. Okay, Takeoff, that was the real star. Y'all 2 clowns that were left back here, like, notice ain't nobody really talking about, oh my God, y'all get that new Migos album. Nigga, no one. Okay, ain't nobody talking about no damn Migos. And we're gonna get into that here in a second, because Chris Brown already done read off what's the word name? Quavo's ass. Chris Brown done got into Quavo's ass for getting slick. Y'all know Chris will up and fight you. So I'm like, Quavo, you won't fall back on that, especially out Chris, because Chris got hands. Chris out here hitting people in the head with a damn bottle and whatnot. He already done went to court. All right, so let's get into an Offset, child, his issues. You'll be the ones, the sorry ass ninjas out here cheating, and now you don't want to be married no more because you started some shit that you could not finish. Cause she out here with Stefan Diggs, okay? Never mind the fact that he is a little fruity, honey. All right, they say he got a broke wrist and whatnot, but at least she still got a man. You know, a piece of man is better than not having one at all. All right, maybe he helping draw on her eyebrows or whatever. Don't be hating. But Offset told the Full Send podcast that he has no plans to remarry following his split with Cardi B. Says that I already experienced it, he says, calling it a mission that has been completed. The Migos rapper, mumble rapper to be exact, warned listeners not to marry unless they're ready to completely change who they are. Now you're giving out marital advice? Wrong messenger, wrong message. All right. Now, so the Offset and Cardi B have had a tumultuous or turbulent relationship, rather, including past breakups and reconciliations. But this time, Offset seems firm and moving forward along. Well, she already moved. She made that decision, not you. Why are you coming forward like you made a decision? The nerve of you. Okay. He is steady doing interviews. This nigga is so butthurt because he started some shit that he cannot finish. And now Cardi done went out here and snatched up somebody that you've already made publicly known that you are, you know, that's your star, that he's a star, and that you kind of like him like that. That's somebody that you love and or adored. You know, you're a fan of this person. So she done went out here and grabbed your fan. And is out here throwing her back on this nigga, and you mad doing interviews like you left her when she left you. Now, granted, when she did go back and try to make shit work, because y'all know that makeup sex will get you in some trouble. Women, stop that. Well, maybe if you trying to be back with your man and he gonna do right or whatever, y'all going over there and fix that thing. All right. But that makeup sex will always get you in trouble every time. You get in, that's when you be throwing your back right, real right. Okay, real right. Is that a word? I don't know. So that, yeah, and she done up and made another baby with this nigga. So now they got a little girl over there. She got a little baby over there fooling with Offset and his lying, cheating ass, and call her up. I'm gonna do right this time. Come on back. Come on back, baby. That's what he told her on the phone. All right. Come on back, Cody. Oh, stop cheating. Come on back, Cody. Y'all know that's how he rap, child. That's what he told her on the phone. And she done ran her ass back up over there and got pregnant by this nigga again. So yeah, so now she done moved on and he mad in his damn feelings and out here trying to get bad bitches to make her jealous and she don't give a fuck. All right, catch me when I care. That's what she told your ass. Catch me when I care. And when I stop caring, finito. All right, finito. That's where you at with it. Moving along. All right, so let's get into some educational news. For those of you that pay HOA, because I do and I hate that shit, but it is what it is. You want to stay in a nice neighborhood, you got to pay HOA and whatnot. All right, so let's get into what I pulled up for those of you that deal with HOA. Let's get into why there's HOA and what it really means. All right, let's know our history up and around here. Yeah, y'all be out here throwing y'all back with these sorry ass niggas and up and getting pregnant by their asses again because they lying to you, mumble rapping in my phone and shit. Come on back, Cody. Come on back, Cody. I'm start cheating. Hey, I'm start cheating. Hey. Come on back, Cody. Come on back, Cody. Y'all know he start hollering and shit like he really rap. Like, shut up. We heard you the first time. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Let's get into it. All right. Did you know when HOAs were first created that they helped keep Black people out of neighborhoods? Did y'all know that? So you sound just like Offset Real. That's how he be. Y'all know I ain't lying. All right, so did y'all know that? Did y'all know that HOAs were originally created to help keep Black people out of certain neighborhoods? Did y'all know that? Look at that bullshit. Let's get into it. All right, so it said the HOAs have been instrumental in the historical segregation of suburban areas and persist in discriminating against people of color. Now, during the 1960s, white residents leveraged these organizations to bar Black families from integrating into predominantly white suburban communities, frequently through overt racial restrictions that some still uphold. Did y'all know that? Now, they said its sources say that Homeowners Association Policies Research Brief said that the redress movement, February of 2023, Business Insider and Urban Institute. Let's look into this a little bit more because I'm just like, oh my God, I didn't know that. Now, Homeowners Association, which they called HOA, all right, were first developed in the U.S. during the mid-19th century. However, in my Kimmy voice, didn't gain popularity until the 1960s. Now, HOA popularity was driven by a rapid growth in suburban growth and a desire by white Americans to ensure they lived in majority white neighborhoods. Y'all hear that? That's some racist bullshit that they done kept up. All right. Now, I said that after Shelley versus Kramer in 1948, which declared enforcement of racially restrictive covenant illegal, along with subsequent school desecrations, all right, cases throughout the 1950s and 1960s caused HOAs to skyrocket in popularity. Now, HOAs bought the promise of exclusion with them. It says that that exclusion took place by using in-person perspective residents, interviews, minimum credit score requirements, mandatory background checks, and de facto exclusionary zoning or private zoning through the enforcement of prohibitivity. All right. Oh, come on now. Expensive design and maintenance codes. Damn, this is a lot. Now, it says that back in 2020s, Jonathan Rothwell, author of A Republic of Equals, told Business Insider, there is plenty of evidence from historic records and housing policy discussions that anti-Black racism motivated some of the strategy associations, such as deed restrictions and covenants that explicitly, all right, discriminated against Black people and compelling other owners to avoid selling to them. Y'all hear that? Now, HOAs perpetuate racial and economic segregation by blocking fair participation in housing markets, thus designing wealth, generating opportunities and upward mobility for many Black owners and lower income families. Child. All right. How much more it is? Shit. Okay, so 2 more. Damn, I feel like I'm reading a book. Now, in 2020, research published by Science Direct shows that an estimated 60% of newly built single-family homes and 80% of homes in new subdivisions are part of a homeowners association. Now, neighborhoods with HOAs have an average more white than Asian residents, as well as more wealthy residents and fewer Black residents than non-HOA areas. Y'all hear that? Yeah, this is shout out to Black History Unlocked. Y'all go over there. They have a lot of great informational things that you guys should read up on in terms of awareness type stuff. All right, to make you guys aware, because I love to be aware and woke. So we try to be woke this morning as related to this HOA for those of you that pay it. So y'all know where this bullshit came from in the first place. All right. So Black History Unlocked missions is to inform the world of history that most people didn't learn in school. Now, to support BHU, all right, Black History Unlocked, that is, please consider buying our digital. Y'all know that, child. You see it on the screen. Go on over there, check it out. Go on over there, follow them because they're always uploading very informational things to make Black people woke. All right. And we love to be woke, baby. Let's stay woke. Moving along. All right. Moving along with more news I know you guys can use. All right. More news I know you can use. All right, so this thing here on my screen, child, y'all know Tamar stays in the mix. We talked about her yesterday. I feel like I talked to her about 2 times this week. Ever since she done knocked them teethus out and Dr. Heavenly done put some Mr. Eds in her fronts. She is back, child. She is back being extra as usual, per usual, okay? All right, so Tamar Braxton drops cryptic message after scary incident. She says, I can't wait till I can tell y'all. Well, why you just didn't wait? Because if you can't tell me now, let me tell y'all something. I have a pet peeve. I have a pet peeve when a person tell me, girl, I got something to tell you, but I can't tell you yet. Like, shut up. Now, in my mind, because the way my mind works, child, I'm going to be like the whole time trying to figure out what it is that you got to tell me that you can't tell me right now. When all you had to do was wait and tell me later. If you can't speak on it now, why throw that out there and then have me wondering? Waiting and wondering. The 2 W's. I hate that shit. We're like, girl, caramel, bitch, I got something I gotta tell you. But you know what? I can't tell you right now. I gotta wait, girl. Friday, I'm gonna call you and tell you, bitch, today is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So now every night I'm like tossing and turning, girl. I'm in there pouring an extra drink because I'm mad stressed because you ain't telling me some shit I want to know right quick. Damn. So let's get into Tamar and her annoying ass. Okay. I'm so sick of her. Like, you could have saved this news. So now I'm nosy. I don't know what you're going to tell me. Are you pregnant by Mendices? Because he probably had you bent over that island over there because they say he was at your house when your fronts got knocked out. Was he back behind you plowing you out and you fell forward, girl, on the island in your kitchen and knocked your fronts out? Is that what you're going to tell us? I'm just speculating since you won't tell me. Y'all know Black people, we always speculate. When somebody say, I got to tell you something, they ain't going to tell you. Now I'm speculating. All right. Are you pregnant by Vince or Mendices or something? Like, what had happened, girl? Did you get another surgery? Like, we probably see it. But anyway, girl, what is it? What is it? We need a jam session. We will, honey, after this. Thank you so much to my top flight mod, Rose Armstead, honey. We about to get on. Let's get it. I can tell you. Lord, okay, take my hand, Jesus. Precious Lord, take my hand and lead me away from this mess. All right, please, Lord. So it says the Tamar, honey, is keeping folks on edge with her latest post. Said that and the tea surrounding her recent accident just keeps getting messy. She don't want to speak on what happened with that, okay? But people are speculating. People are saying she was hanging out with Mendices, which y'all know is Yandy's fake husband, and said that he was up over there at her house or whatever after Funky Dineva and went out for a nice little gathering, okay, at several different locations in Atlanta. And that something happened in her house, and she came forward talking about, oh my God, I almost lost my life. Okay, y'all don't worry about what happened. It was that. What? Like, don't do that. You can't put that out to tell people mind their business. Oh my God, I almost lost my life and blood was everywhere. But y'all move on with your life. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. Don't talk about it. Like, girl, I want to know now. Shit. So it said that the singer took to Instagram with a flashback clip from BET's TikTok page singing, I can't wait until I tell y'all. Said that the timing of the post raised eyebrows, given that Tamar recently revealed she woke up in a pool of blood, girl, a pool, with no memory of what had happened. All right. So it says that according to the close friends of Funky Dineva, that Tamar even texted asking Dr. Heavenly's number because she was missing 4. Damn, I thought it was 2. 4 teeth is, girl, 4 after the incident. Now that's gonna be expensive because y'all know all Dr. Heavenly's teeth is big, so you're gonna pay for that, girl. Says that Funky admitted that he couldn't help much since he skipped out on Tamar's after party at her home. Shout out to Tyra, okay. Thank you so much. Said that to make things even wilder, word later spread that Tamar Honey was spotted at Atlanta's V12 lounge just hours earlier, allegedly flirting girl with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Mendeecees Harris. Now, witnesses say that the two were real cozy in there. Okay, he probably had his arm around her and her hand on his leg. Y'all know that's how it gets started, and then your hand move up, and oh Lord. Now it says that before leaving the club, fueling speculation about what went down before the accident. What went down? Or did you go down? What went down, or did you go down? Because you ain't got no teeth, girl. Was you in there on Mendeecees? Let me know, girl. Because, girl, you ain't got no teeth in the front. You was in there doing your good work in there. That's what the people said. I ain't say it. So it says that now with Tamar teasing that she got something major to reveal, that fans are left wondering, girl, what is the real story behind that night? What had happened is what the people want to know, girl. Was you in there putting that good jaw work, girl? Was you doing throat crunches on Mendeecees? That's what we want to know. Because you put that story out there and you ain't finished telling us. Now we got to speculate until you finish up and singing and telling us you got something to tell us, and you ain't going to tell us until what, Friday or whenever. So was you in there doing throat crunches when you fell forward and knocked out 4 teethers up and in your house? That's what we want to know, okay? Was you doing that? Let me know, girl. All right? Let me know. CameraRail75gmail.com. Throw it over there, girl. All right? Yes, honey. Yes. All right. Girl, did you wake up with a sore throat or whatever? You can tell me. I ain't gonna tell nobody. How many people watching me? Woo! Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. All right, hold on. Let me pull this picture up. Here you go, girl. Let's get you up here. Let's get you in here, girl, because we got to show the people. All right. I already showed Chit Chat over there. Shout out to her. She watching me in the bushes. Let me go on and get a nice little laughing gag before we move on, honey, because we got to show this picture. Because this was sent to me, and it would be remiss if I did not share it. Okay, we got to share it. Yes, we do. All right, sharing is caring, so we got to do it. Let's do it. Let me upload this right quick. Oh, girl, let me find out. You over there giving my Mendeecees that good work over there. And then up and knocked out 4 teeth in here, girl. Damn. Girl, you putting a hurting over there. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Putting a good little spit shine over there. All right, so hold on. Stop sharing. Shit, I didn't even put it like that. All right, let's go back in here. Child, I'm in a hurry trying to pull it up. I put it up in the wrong place. All right, here we go. Boom. Shout out to the 541 watching. Girl, what Mendeecees do to you over there? Oh my God. What happened there? Right. She ended up, I got something to tell you. Girl. What happened? Tamar. Why you out here looking like Krishan Braxton? Okay. What in the Krishan Braxton is this? Shit. Y'all know Krishan Rock ain't got no teeth either. What in the Krishan Braxton is this? Krishan Braxton. You can't even eat corn out here no more. You can't even eat no ears of corn no more till you see Dr. Heavenly. Like, what the hell? Krishan Braxton. What the fuck is this? Girl, was you eating corn when this happened? Like, what happened? Girl, you was on this way. You was on that. The fuck? Mendeecees, what you got down there? Damn. Did you get your teeth hung on his pubic hairs or something? Like, damn. You done ripped out 4 teeth down there. What the? Somebody said that AI. I don't know. Somebody sent a picture to me and the shit was funny. I said, I'm going to be petty today and I'm sharing it, okay? I don't give a damn. Since you're not going to tell me what happened, shit. All right, I got to speculate. I don't know. Now, until we hear from you, that's what happened, okay? Allegedly. Ciao. Goodbye, Krishan Braxton. Okay, goodbye. Lord, I cannot, y'all. Krishan Braxton is in the house, child. Okay. And I can't stop thinking about the way my life would be. Child, shut up. Oh, Lord. I don't know why that's so funny to me. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lord, Lord, Lord. Ooh, child. And I can't stop thinking about. Ooh, girl. Put your chest into it, girl. Say it with your chest, Lord. Ooh, Jesus. Let's move on to the next topic, child. I can't take no more. Okay. Lord, I can't take it. I cannot, Lord. Ooh, go away from me with this, Lord. Oh, let's move on, Jesus. All right, hold on. All right, I'm back. Oh, Lord, I had to get that out of me. Ooh, I couldn't move on, y'all. I couldn't move on. All right, so before we move on, speaking of moving on, my mom's directed me for this jam session, y'all. So we got to get a jam session. Y'all got to hit the like. Why y'all come over here and be in my chat and y'all don't be hitting the like? Y'all know the show gonna be good. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all a good show. So don't go and hit the like. What y'all waiting for? I'm gonna wait until she get to that part and then I'm gonna hit the like. Cause I don't know. You already know you're gonna have a good show when you come over here. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna jam out. I'm gonna give y'all all the tea of the tea. Okay, we're gonna act a fool. Like, damn, I'll be tired when I get off live over here acting a fool for y'all. Y'all don't even hit the like. Like, damn. Haters, y'all asses in the bushes. Why you here? Hit the like. The fuck? All right, let's get into it. What we want to play for y'all? Some upbeat, so y'all can run on over there and we can finish out. Okay. Yes, we love it. All right, I'm back. Goodbye, child. Let me go. All right, so let's get her out of here. Let's get on to our next topic, guys. We gotta get done. Ain't staying over there forever. All right. So shout out to Krishan Braxton in the house, Lord. All right. Ooh, that woke me up right there. I needed that. I needed that jam session. All right. Shout out to, and we're gonna stay on this for a very short time. I did not know this person got married, and I love her. I follow her. Sings down. For those of you that know gospel music, then you know who Tasha Page Lockhart is, honey. Okay. Okay, her mama sang too. Yes, God, and she just got a nice award over there too. Her mama did. So what was it? Some kind of award. I forget. She said she got. I forget. Damn. But anyway, shout out to Tasha for getting married. Okay. Yes, Tasha Page Lockhart got married. We're just gonna look at some pictures right quick. Okay. Now they said that she got married June 26th at 4:30, child, in North Carolina. And that's her husband. He's a nice looking guy. Okay, nice looking guy. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, Tasha. Okay. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now they're supposed to be having another wedding, I think next year. I think she was saying. Supposed to be having another wedding, all right, like a big wedding. I think they did like eloping or whatever. Because baby, you know, honey, when you're trying to be saved and you dating, you don't supposed to be living with people and you're getting dug out. So she's trying to do the right thing, and I respect that. So she went and eloped, all right, so she can still be getting her son and be under the covenant of the Lord and whatnot. So I respect it, honey. I respect it. Nice looking man, Okay, I ain't mad at it. Okay, she looks great. Come on, honey. Serve, honey, serve. She lost some weight too. Come on, girl. Yes, beautiful, right? I love her. She sings down, baby. She sings down. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, come on, husband. Yes, honey. Come on, bling. Come on, love. Yes, baby. I love it. Love it. Come on, Tasha. Yes, honey. Give, honey. Give. I love her hair. Beautiful. Her makeup looks flawless. Okay. Yes. Come on, husband. Okay. So this is them. For those of you that like Tasha Page Lockhart, honey, she is married, Mr. and Mrs. Lofton. Okay. Yes. Let them know. Let them know, honey. She said we got it right this time. Now she was married before. If you guys watched that gospel show that Carlos produced, okay, what was it? Something what is the gospel? Something of gospel. I can't remember. Anyway, but she was on there, and her mother, y'all know her mother is a singer. I think her mom was on there too. And some of the Clark sisters was on there as well. But Tasha talked about how she was married before. If you guys saw her husband on it, he's so fucking disrespectful. I didn't like the way he treated her. She was trying to rekindle her relationship with him, but it just didn't work out. You could tell he had moved on and got somebody else. But she found love again, and I respect that. So she met her a nice man, and you could tell he really loved her. I do follow her as well because I love her down. So shout out to her. Congratulations to her. Yes, honey. Kiss your man. Okay, you got a good man, Savannah. I ain't mad. All right. Look at him, girl. You better look at him. All right. Look in his eyes. That's how you know it's real. When he looking you in your eyes, you looking right on down there, girl, where my mouth is, that means his heart. All right. The eyes, girl. The eyes is the window to the heart. Yes, it is. So shout out to them. Love, baby. Black love. I love it. I love black love. Yes, God, I do. All right. Let's get into the next topic. All right. Right? Ain't that beautiful? Congratulations. We got any newlyweds in the chat today? Anyone just got married? Anybody just got married? Okay. So we're no friend on the street. Anybody on that? Congratulations, honey. I thought it would have been. Is anybody mad because somebody got married and it wasn't them? Y'all on y'all Vesta Williams bullshit in here this morning. Congratulations. I thought it would have been me. Y'all on that? Or did y'all get married? Which one is it? Okay. There's be some haters out there sometimes. All right. But like, yeah, they married, but her dress was ugly or whatever. You just hating, bitch. You would probably never wear a wedding dress. You would probably, child. You probably ain't wore a prom dress, let alone a wedding dress. Sit down. All right, so Snoop Dogg says that he is scared to go to the movies after seeing the LGBTQ couple on Lightyear. All right, y'all know it's supposed to be like a cartoon that you take your kids to go see. He said that I just came to watch a goddamn movie. All right, so he seems a little perplexed about our some things that went down in this damn cartoon that probably shouldn't have went down, and he spoke out about it. So he gonna get his damn the dog pound toe up over there. All right, they're gonna ransack the dog pound. Somebody gonna go off on his ass about his opinion about what he had to up and say. All right, T.S. Madison to be exact. T.S. Madison gonna snap off on his ass. We're gonna look at that here in a second. But let's get into it. Shout out to It's On Sight.
What was the movie with Buzz Lightyear?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz, the Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, Keke Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Oh, my grandson in the middle of the movie, like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have. Watching it. And the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years, they move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the
I get what he's saying. He's taking his grandkids to a movie to see a children's movie, and the children are thoroughly confused because they see two women and then they see a baby, and they're asking him, how is it possible that that's a woman and that's a woman? So how they have a baby? Because naturally a woman and a man can procreate, right? So he's trying to explain to them where they understand, but he still seemed to be a little out of it himself in terms of why they would put that into a cartoon. You guys know, as they're steady getting more comfortable with the whole LGBT thing, and since, you know, same sex marriage has been accepted and or approved, they're slowly trying to integrate that stuff into cartoons, which is a little confusing to children. You gotta admit that. Now, I told you guys, I don't have a problem with anyone who's gay, LGBTQ. That's your life. Live the way you want to live. But I feel like you should not confuse children, because children grow up to see a man and a woman. Okay, it's confusing a little bit to them. They know mommy and daddy. So when they go to the movies and they see a movie where there's like maybe two women or maybe two men, it could be confusing to them. So how do you explain to them without, you know, further confusing them and making them be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So he didn't know how to explain that situation to his grandkids, who he just wanted to go and take to the movies. And by him vocalizing that, it kind of put him in a situation to now he's getting read down by someone who is also of the LGBTQ community, T.S. Madison. Y'all know, honey, she is always gonna come. We gotta reference her as she, because that's how she wishes to be referenced, but gonna always speak up, honey, when someone speaks against that. I don't feel like he was speaking against it. I just think that he was thoroughly confused in terms of how to explain to their child. Okay. I feel like I said, but I do, and you can see it, you guys can see it, but they're slowly trying to integrate that and make it accepted into our children's shows. I want kids to just be kids. That's the problem that I had with Dwayne Wade and his son, who they're saying should transition into a girl at a child's age. Like, children don't really know what they want to be as children. They're going to change that like 10, 20, 50 times before they become what they want to be. So stop confusing children, especially sexuality should not be on the table as children. They should have kids. Let them go play, go outside and play, honey. Stop worrying about grown-up stuff. If your child is 15, there's no way in hell they should be worried about if they want to be a girl or a fucking boy. They should not. I had that problem with Dwayne Wade, and the mother of Dwayne Wade's son, came forward and said, I don't like this. And then Gabrielle Union twirled her ass up in there and had a whole lot to say about a child that you did not bear. That woman said she did not approve of her son being a girl. So why the fuck are you talking about it? That's her child. You ain't shit to do with it. You stepmama. Step back. That's why they call you stepmama, because you need to step around when the real mama is speaking on her child. That's between Dwayne Wade and the mama. What's her name? Sovian Wade or something like that. I think that's her name. The fuck are you talking about it for, Gabby? Twirl over there, honey, and sit it down. That's twirl, girl. Twirl and sit. Twirl and sit, girl. People get on my nerves with that. Let kids be kids. Kids are growing up so fast now. They miss their childhood from trying to be so fucking grown. Like, stop it. Stop it. Children are being exposed to too much shit as children. Stop exposing your children to too much. And I blame society for slowly creeping that shit in there like we don't see it. If I take my child to a movie, I don't want to see two young boys. Not that I have anything, like I said, against gay people. I don't want my child watching a movie with two boys kissing. That's confusing to him. Then there's questions. Then I got to answer questions. He's too young for that. Society need to cut that shit out. Let kids be kids. And when they're old enough to understand and or be around that type of stuff and be introduced to it, then okay. But as long as they are children, honey, let them be children. Whitney Houston said, I believe the children are the future. Fuck, they're going to be the future if they're confused. Like, Jesus Christ. All right, let's move on. Ooh, I want to stay on it. let's move on to what T.S. Madison had to say, because baby, she has some stuff too. All right, let's get into it, because she's calling Snoop out. She's calling Snoop out, honey. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Shout out to the 552 watching. According to the girls are fighting, because the girls are fighting, girl. The girls are fighting. All right, so T.S. Madison called out Snoop Dogg over LGBTQ movie comments, says that you're part of the problem. Let's see what she had to say, and then we'll talk about it.
Down. Snoop Dogg has historically been an advocate against censoring, and his fame is based off expression. So my question is, Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your grandchildren?
So wait a minute. There's an answer to that, which is that the videos that he does for his music videos for adults, they're not like. I think he would say that they're not for kids. Music.
I was just about to say that. You cannot compare the two. You cannot compare him taking his children, his grandchildren, to a cartoon movie and seeing something inappropriate that's related to LGBTQ, where he does videos, where he's doing videos of his music of adult women deciding that they want to be on girl action. That's not the same. That's adult. Children shouldn't even be watching that shit anyway. Okay? There's a difference. It's a fine line, but it's a difference between a cartoon where children go to watch and be educated and be entertained versus Snoop Dogg over here doing a video. It's understood what type of music he does anyway. He's a grown-up, and he has adult women in his videos, maybe grinding on each other, maybe kissing, whatever they do. But it's different. It's not the same, and we can't put the two together in terms of comparing to try to check him, so to speak, on why he feels the way he feels. Everybody got an opinion. Opinions like buttholes. Everybody sit on one. But at the end of the day, you cannot compare the two, where a child is watching a cartoon and something pop up on the screen where, you know, two people of the same sex are kissing. They are looking like, okay, what's going on? Versus a video of Snoop Dogg over here, you know, crip walking and two girls in the background kissing. Like, you can't. You just can't. Let's continue though.
Videos aren't for kids.
I know that would be the setting, and that would be the answer. But as a person who understands how kids work, kids see everything. Kids see everything. They see music videos. They hear lyrics. They hear these things.
But T.S., that's where parenting comes in, right? I mean, you're right. Kids, if you just let them, they can see everything. But
I'm glad you said that's where parenting comes in, because as a parent, you should also explain to your children that other things exist in the world outside of what you have deemed normal in your own home.
Let me ask you something, because I'm gay, and I get the points you're making. But at the same time, maybe at a certain age, you do bring things up, but at ages that are earlier than that, for kids that are younger, a parent can say, I'm not ready to talk to them about it yet. I mean, that doesn't make them homophobic if they say, I don't want to talk to them about all this until a certain age.
It's rooted in a bit of homophobia.
Is it? Is it, though?
A little bit. It is rooted because...
It can be. It certainly can be. But I don't know if it is in Snoop's case. But
you also, you're never afraid to talk to your kids about having a little boyfriend.
It's the timing. It's the timing. And like he said, it goes with parenting. As parents, we are, instructed to keep certain things from our children until they are ready. Period. That's like saying, okay, PORN is out there. Are you going to sit there and let them watch it because it's out there? No, it's called monitoring, putting parental things on their devices so that they don't go to those certain sites that are prohibited for them as a child. That's how that works. There's a lot of shit out there. The internet is raising a lot of y'all kids right now. I'm going to say it again. The internet is raising a lot of your kids right now. Some of y'all don't want to parent. Y'all just put a iPad in your child's hand and just let them be on there for hours. Really, a child shouldn't be on an iPad no more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half a day. Seriously. You have to monitor what your children watch. You have to monitor what they're subjected to, because sometimes you can be the problem as a parent for allowing certain things to creep in and confuse your child. Then they start acting out, then what? Because everything comes from somewhere. That's why they call you a parent. And I don't give a fuck about that. Do what I do, not what I say. I don't care about that. As parents, we are, that's why we put in that place of being a parent, to put down rules, laws, regulations as it relates to our children, to where they're not exposed to things that they should not be exposed to invoke certain things that they should not be privy to later at an early age. Okay? At an early age. Yeah. You shouldn't be doing drugs around your kids. Okay? One would say you shouldn't curse around your kids. You shouldn't. But I'm not here to tell nobody how to raise their kids. But what I'm saying is, don't expose your children to too much too early. I feel like T.S. Madison is probably getting a little offended by the way Snoop felt about that. But at the same time, those are his grandchildren, and whatever he chooses not to have them exposed to very early on is definitely his prerogative. It definitely is. And you can't say that he's being homophobic. It's not that. I don't feel like it's homophobic if your children, your grandchildren are 5 and 6 years old and you take them to the movies and they see some shit like that. No, it's not a great time or the right time to talk to them about anything LGBTQ related. They're not going to understand that shit. They're not going to understand it.
Or a little girlfriend at a certain age. I know that we've been conditioned to be able to understand heteronormative activity. We've been conditioned to that because that's all we see, because we've always, as queer people, been pushed to the side and swept under. So it is time for us to have these uncomfortable conversations. Wrote a few of them down.
No, baby. No. It's not time. It's not time. It's not time. Okay. Timing is everything. When you're a parent, T.S. Madison, baby, with all due respect, and I don't have nothing against you, but you're not a parent. You don't get it, okay? You don't get to decide when a parent decides to have certain conversations with their children and or discuss and or educate them on anything LGBTQ related. That's your choice. That's what you decided to be. But when a parent decides to talk to their child about it, it's all about timing. Sometimes, like I said, we can expose our children too soon to things which would then trigger other behaviors down the line. You got to watch that. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to stay on it too long. I know some people are going to agree. Some people are going to disagree, but that's okay. All right. It's okay. That's why this is called a show. All right. And it's my show. So kind of ultimately what I feel is really what matters a little bit. But you guys matter too, because I do like your comments. I do want to hear what you guys have to say. But that's just how I feel, honey. Y'all know I'm about the children. I love the children, honey. I love children. And I will not. I try to be the best parent I can be. And when it comes to overexposing, I don't like that when it comes to my son. When it's ready, when it's time for him to know certain things, he will. All right. And that's just on period. I don't give a damn what nobody else think. I don't care. All right. Be mad. Go climb a tree. Hopefully a branch don't go up your ass when you try to come down. And it still ain't going to change. When you climb down from the tree, the shit going to still be the same. Okay. I'm saying climb to the highest tree. Find the highest oak tree and climb up that bitch. And when you climb back down, I still feel the same way. Moving on. All right. Aaron Pierre, as you guys know, Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor are dating. I love the way he talks about her. May this love find everyone. Okay. I just love it. So you guys know he is in Teyana Taylor's visual album that she just released. Nice album. No skips. Go check it out. Okay. Beautiful album. All right. She's very talented. He does play a role in her visual album, and he speaks on actually working with her. I love it. And you could tell they actually love each other. The love is there, the respect is there. I think they have some very passionate love making, the way she just look at him and the way he look at you could just tell. You could just tell that they tear each other up in the bedroom, baby. But I'm glad she found somebody that matched her fly. Because she was married to a bitch ass nigga. I'm just gonna go and say it. All right. Amon Shumpert, you was a bitch ass nigga. All right. You fucked it up. You did. You fucked up the setup. How you got a woman like this who was down for you and your money won't even right and still allowed you to have hall passes to satisfy your ass, and you go out and cheat and fuck it up? You fucked up the setup, sir. Let's continue. Let's get into what he had to say. Some of y'all can fuck up the setup. Sometimes y'all need to get y'all asses somewhere and sit down when you got a good person that will put up with your bullshit when you know you ain't really shit. For real. The nigga was jealous of her. Now she went out here and leveled up and found somebody else, and he want to have her ass in and out of court every other day because the nigga is feeling pressed. Panini pressed. A warehouse of paninis. That's how it be. That's the same issue with Offset and Cardi B. Pressed that she found somebody and leveled up on your ass. And that's how it be. You don't miss a good thing till it's what? Pew! That's gone. Let's get into it, y'all.
Yeah. I think for me, in regards to this particular project, first and foremost, for me, it was always about serving Tiana.
Come on.
And serving her vision.
Come on.
Serving her visionary spirit, her artistry, her creativity. I'm sure everybody knows this, but I gotta say it. Tiana is really one of one. You know me talking. People call me Mr. Diplomatic sometimes because I'm always trying to find a nice way to say something, but that's not even subjective. It's just objectively she is, right? So that was my yeah.
Oh.
I think
baby, he said, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but Tiana Honey is one of one. That mean ain't nobody, baby, broke the mold when they made her. When a nigga tell you one of one, that mean ain't nobody else. He ain't looking at nobody, he ain't thinking about nobody else. You the one. You. You. That shit is deep, ain't it? I like that deep stuff. Oh, I love it. Let's play it one more time. Let's play. And he got a little accent on him too. I like that. I like a nigga with an accent. Come on.
For me, in regards to this particular project, first and foremost, for me, it was always about serving Tiana and serving her vision.
Not working with her. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? This man sat up here and said he was honored to serve her, not work for her, not work with her. He called it serving her. Come on in here. Ooh. Continue.
Serving her visionary spirit, her artistry, her creativity. I'm sure everybody knows this, but I gotta say it. Tiana is really one of one. You know me talking. People call me Mr. Diplomatic sometimes because I'm always trying to find a nice way to say something, but that's not even subjective. It's just objectively she is, right? So that was my yeah.
Girl, you got a real one. Listen. Amon. You see, this is the man you should have been, Amon, right? Tall, handsome. Just the way he look at her, the way she look at him. Oh my God, I think she found her one. I see them getting married. I ain't even gonna hold you. I really do. I love this for her. When a man said, she put him in her video, and this man sat on a stage and looked her in her eye and says that it's a pleasure for him to serve her. And the video is steamy as hell. Go look at it. I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, the way he was talking to you, I said, girl, your panties, you're going to have to do this right here, girl. That's ring them out, girl. Oh, girl, I know you was on the splash after he told you that shit. Oh, God almighty. Girl, I know you had to wring your drawers out after he said that to you. Lord. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that, girl? I know you was on the splash down there, girl. I know you were. Whew, Lord, I know they made some passionate love after that. Girl, with your head behind the headboard, Lord. Good God, he done knocked your bandana off, Lord. Let's move on. Oh, Jesus. He about to knock my ponytail off when I said that shit. Jesus. All right. Girl, I about lost my ponytail. Just even thinking about it. My Lord. Hold on. All right. Woo, Lord, that was a flashback, Jesus. You about sent me somewhere. My mind went somewhere right quick. Oh, Lord, my mind went somewhere. Woo, Jesus. All right, so Joy Taylor exposes celebrities, honey, sliding in her DMs asking, girl, can I hit it? Why you need to tell that? Maybe she's just still trying to verify, because sometimes you got to verify your issue, because sometimes people be up and trying you, making you feel like you don't have it still. But, you know, when somebody's still calling and hitting you in the DM like, girl, you know, you still out here giving what need to be given. But I got somebody I want to give you too. That could, you know, that could stroke your ego a little bit. So I ain't mad at her, but let's see what she had to say. Shout out to her. And shout out to It's Only Entertainment.
Well,
Woo.
I don't want to be in a public relationship. So I would not speak on a relationship if I was in one. But I've done it before. It's not a good experience for me. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. I don't. Why are you rolling your eyes?
Because you ain't keeping it funky. Like, the people want to know.
What do they want to know?
Should they shoot their shot after this show drops?
Well, that depends. I was showing Kenny some DMs before in the green room. Can I hit is not gonna get it done.
Wow.
Like,
from blue checkers?
Yes.
No way.
Can I hit is crazy. You know what I feel like is crazy about the DMs? Why do you trust that I won't post these? Isn't that crazy? I mean, you're really investing a lot of trust in a stranger that they like. A text message is different. If you have my number and you text, like, there's a trust-ish within a text message that, like, I'm texting you, we have a communication.
Those are weirdos. That's too strong. Like, you come in there, you banging on the door. Just knock on the door.
That's crazy.
Now, okay.
It's not.
This nigga stay in some high waters, don't he? Damn, Tank Cam. Who is your stylist? He stay in some high waters. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about it? She said, honey, she got a bunch of blue checkers. That's people that's verified, industry people that's verified, all right? That's out here hopping her DMs and asking, can they hit it? She's a beautiful girl, no homo. But hey, that's just what comes with it, okay? Some of these celebrity men or women too, she might have women coming after her too, are very out with it. You know, some of them don't give a damn. That's all they want to do is hit and quit. That's it. You got a lot of industry guys out there that just want to hit and quit and add you to their roster of other women that they've plowed through, and that's just what it is. But you got to have a little standard about you, because, you know, a lot of these celebrity women, they do have that reputation of being passed around, so to speak. Okay, yeah, a lot of them do. We hear rumors that they got a lot of WAP miles, honey. They do a lot of country miles. Y'all know that's a lot of miles. There's a difference. Okay, city miles and country miles is different, because you got to take a little back road or two. Some of y'all got some back road miles on y'all WAP, and it's okay. All right. It's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway with some of y'all hoes out here. But it's all right. Do what you must with your walk. All right. I ain't here to club nobody coochie mouth. But so shout out to her for having a stand and letting them know. Thank you for the DM, but it's a no for me. Okay. Moving along. I let a nigga know. Thank you for the invite, but all right. Move around, nigga. Move around. All right. So this topic I don't care about no more, because I'm ready to be messy. So we're going to move you down, child. That's going to probably be a poppy type of situation. All right. So... okay, y'all feel me? You hear me and you feel me. Let's move along. All right, so you guys know yesterday we made an announcement about Melody Cherie, letting the people know I don't give no fucks about Lil Mary Huntsville. That's what she said indirectly in her Ebony magazine interview. All right, so according to Celebrity Tea Leak, all right, so this is what she had to say to the people. I don't give no fucks. That's what she said, but let's go ahead and read it in an eloquent, professional, corporate type of way in terms of how she worded it. All right, because a lot of people were saying, well, is Melody coming back to the show? Is Melody coming back to the show? Is Melody coming back to the show? No! Fuck no. She said, fuck them hoes over there. You know why? Because they played in my motherfucking face for 9 seasons. And they brought that nasty ass, chipmunk looking gutter rat, okay, with her stale sloppy Joe eating ass up on my motherfucking show that I paid for. Can I be real just a little bit? Yes, her burnt pig feet eating ass on my motherfucking show. Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did. With my stupid ass skunk loafer wearing, tight up the ass wearing pants, baby daddy brought your motherfucking ass on there with no storyline. Let me pet it just a little bit, y'all. I got to get this out. I got to get this out before I move on. Y'all done brought this hoe up on my show, Martell. Let's get into what she had to say. because what I almost said might have got me demonetized. Thank you, Lord, for stepping in on time. All right. So whenever you walk away, this is what she said. Whenever you walk away from the lion's den, why, pray tell, would you go back where the lions are? All right. To protect my own emotional health, my own mental health, I don't allow myself to engage or be a part of a trauma that I'm still healing from. Some of y'all stop going back to trauma that you've been healing from. Stop going back to trauma that you've healed from. Didn't we talk about this yesterday? Stop. When you get delivered from certain places and or people, stop going back there. What are you going back? What are you going back there for? If you keep doing what you've always done, you will keep getting what you've always got. Okay? Seriously. So that's what she's saying here. I do not watch the series. I don't watch that bullshit. That's what she's saying right here. For what? For why? I don't watch that shit. She says that is still very much a triggering piece for me because of a lot of what I went through on the show. We saw for 9 straight seasons, because she's been on there for 9 seasons, the bullying, Martell bucking up on her, the Scots coming for her, several things, people all in her damn business about her court stuff, her divorce, the infidelity, the situation with Ariane, Martell, even when the whole thing came out about she giving fellatio and Martell wanted her to give fellatio. Like, why the fuck is that people's business? Why was that a part of everybody's fucking storyline? Where and when she put her mouth on her husband, which is now her ex-husband. The motherfucker lost his marriage over not getting enough dome. How dumb are you? Maybe if you washed your ass right, you could have got it. There be the stanky motherfuckers out here that don't wash their ass correctly, but be expecting a woman to dirty up her knees and please. Did we get it right? Do I need to say it again? Because that's what it be. The nigga lost his marriage. Now you mad. And you gonna bring that stinking asshole up on the show. And it was all to have a slap in Melody's face. We already know. Martell ain't got shit else going on. Why he's still on the show is beyond me. Now, shout out to you for calling out the situation with Maurice and them. We'll give you that. All right. Shout out to you for that little clip. I give you that, Martell. Shout out to you for calling out, the Scots and everybody else. We love it. Thank you for that. We love the petty side of you. But on the real clip, you ain't got shit going on. And the fact that you're using Ariane to further still try to make Melody care when a person don't care. Again, you must catch her when she care. This post here lets you know she does not. She got so much shit going on. She like, bitch, I don't watch that show. I got my own. I have my own network. Why the fuck I'm gonna watch a show I left when I got a network? Clear the girls. I love it, honey. So let's look at what some of the people had to say in terms of comments, because she had some people that was yay and nay in terms of her leaving and not coming back to the show. A lot of people like, we don't get no fucks. Stay away, girl. That's what she's gonna do. Okay, we have a lot of people saying they don't watch it. Good for you. Let's get into it. All right. So according to some of the comments, this person says, I'm glad she's gone. I was hoping she been left. You a hater. How you hoping a person that started the show, paid the pilot for the motherfucking show, and was the star of said show, be gone? And the reason that she is gone is because of the bullshit, and the show ain't been right since. Said it has turned her into a person that I didn't like, nothing like how she started. And to be honest, she played a part in a lot of the mess at the end. Where? Said that I'm happy that she chose a better path because I'm sure they weren't paying enough for all that. How you know what her pockets is? There you go, pocket watching. Said that she and Stormy both. Well, sometimes people outgrow situations and or people, and they realize their worth and don't want to still be in gutter situations because sometimes you got to elevate on a bitch. Period. Sometimes you got to elevate on a bitch. If you stay down here with the gutter, okay, the bottom feeders, the gutter, that's exactly where you're going to be. Sometimes you got to do this. It's called elevation, baby. Elevation creates aggravation. See the hoes coming for me mad because I speak on it? Elevation, let's say it again. Elevation creates aggravation because people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear her truth in terms of why she chose to leave the show. That's her choice. Sometimes you get sick of bitches. And they bullshit season after season. I told y'all, season 9, you could already see that she clocked out from this show because of all the shit that was going on. Yes, nobody wants to keep signing up for the same shit. At some point in time, when it's affecting your peace, your sleep, your train of thought, all of that, You got to cut the plug at some. You got to cut the string at some point in time and choose peace over pistivity. Y'all can write that down. I literally just made that up. Y'all know I don't make notes when I talk. Okay. Period. Sometimes you got to choose peace over pistivity. All right. Yes, honey. Candy said, "Fly above the haters." Okay. Fly, honey. Fly. Okay. Black butterfly. Fly. Ain't it what the song said? All right. So let's move on. This person says, "Well, what did she go through on the show that she wasn't going through before the show?" What are you going through? What are you going through? Did you not see what was going on the show? This is the problem I have with people. The only person that did something to her was her ex-husband, who was doing those things pre-Love and Marriage Huntsville problems that she exposed. Why does she make it seem like the show did something to her or was a victim of the show? I get having peace. Do you? Because it's given that you are disturbing your spirit with something that have absolutely nothing to fuck to do with you. Continuing, kudos to her. Really? Just say going through a divorce and filming was not allowing me to heal like I thought. At least that's what I gather. I don't know if you know or not, but she stay going on vacation. She stay starting businesses. She's with her children all the time. She's able to provide. She's riding around in cars that are paid for. She lives in a beautiful home. She does not have to be on a fucking show to be verified. But you, my dear, came into the comments to feel very much so important and or verified, and you still did not hit the mark. You really didn't. You did not give what you needed to give. It gave hateration. That's what it gives, girl. All right. This person said, "Girl, we don't care. We're glad you gone and hope you stay gone, girl. Be blessed and be loved." Well, some of the castmates are asking that she come back. Why? Where them ratings at? Did I move them? Did I remove the ratings? I hope I didn't. Oh. Let's get up off there right quick. Let's show y'all why they want her back. Okay. Ooh, girl. Back then, you didn't want me. That's what Mike Jones said. Now I'm hot, bitch, and you all on me. That's what it gives. Let's move down, because I love a good receipt. Ooh, Lord. Season 9, season 10. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? These are the ratings. Season 10, to be exact. The season she's not on, that they said that they don't want her to be on anymore. All right. Now, certain castmates are asking that she come back. All right. So they like, "Girl, we'll take whatever we can. All right. Whatever, girl. We don't care. Come on back, girl. Come on back. Baby, come back." That's what it gives. Bitch. All right, so as you guys can see, this is ratings. All right, season 1, 219, episode 1, 219. We already looked at this yesterday. All right, 197, 2000, 245. It's just like up and down. All right, let's scroll on up. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage. As you guys can see, the majority of the ratings for last season ranked in the higher 229s into the 300s. We don't see any 300s on season 10, do we? Let's go back, because I don't want nobody to be like I'm lying. Okay, let's verify this shit. Do y'all see any 300s? No, we don't. That means the ratings are low, and eventually, if they do not climb, it definitely going to be probably in jeopardy of being canceled. That's usually what they do to shows that don't make the numbers. Ask Carlos, because many of his shows have been canceled. Okay, one seasoners. All right. Ask Carlos why he have gone back to Melody Cherie and asked her to come back to the show. You know why? Because he knows where his money lies. He already said it on Messy Monday. She's the star. We got a lot of people putting their capes on this season. It's kind of like a Cinderella story, if you will. All of her sisters tried to wear that shoe, but they couldn't fit it, could they? Ooh, child. A lot of people, all of her sisters, who were hating on her. It's a Cinderella story. Y'all remember Cinderella? Wanted to go to the ball, honey. They want to be seen. A lot of people want to be seen this season. So that little slipper that was left behind on purpose to let a bitch know that she was there. Let me tell her how I want to tell it. Okay. Melody left a little slipper, a little red bottom behind. And some hoes got excited when they saw that red bottom, and they said, "You know what? This is something. She left a red bottom behind, bitch. I'm about to put it on and be the star." It's some bitches walking around this season with corns on their toes. It's some hammer time having hoes on the show this season. Trying to wear that good little red bottom slipper that the queen, the star, as Carlos called her, left behind. They thought they could do it. Thought there was some stars out here, girl. I saw some new Amazon chains on this season too. Yeah, I did. I saw some niggas out here with some new Amazon chains on out here flexing for the gram, girl. Woo! Lord have mercy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She left the shoe behind, baby. But y'all can't fit that. Red bottoms hurt anyway. I own some. Red bottoms hurt anyway. But that particular one, it's been stretched out, but can't a bitch wear it. You can't walk in it. You can't walk in it. You know why? You know why? Because it was not meant for you. When you run the star off of the show, then y'all got to work a little bit harder. And they pulling from everywhere, y'all. They are pulling from everywhere in order to make this show be reputable, to make people watch it. Shit, even I'm being attacked. I ain't even on the fucking show. I'm getting bitch. I don't like Caramel Well. I don't like Caramel Well. The ratings are low, but the Caramel Well is the problem. Go figure. How I get in this? Don't you come for my daughter? That's what I'm getting because the ratings are low. It's the ratings, y'all. The ratings got people nervous, and Caramel is getting attacked because bitches ain't on their job. You talking about my dollar? Keep my dollar near your mouth. That's M-O-U-P, mouth. Keep my dollar near your mouth. Come on, well. You talk about my dollar. I love my sharing. And I'll kill them dead. Oh, that's somebody else. Before I let them beat me. Girl, I done went in the color purple. They ain't even had nothing to do with this. Girl, that's what the girls are giving right now. That's what the girls is giving right now because they mad. Woo! And ain't that a coincidence? As soon as this bullshit came out, Melody came out with this damn Ebony magazine interview that we covered yesterday. Go watch my video. Ooh, child. The views are good on it too. Go look at it. Child got me on here hollering at folk over some fucking ratings. I said, damn, I had to sit and think about it for a minute. I said, it's really not me. They're trying to make it about me. But it ain't me. It ain't me, girl. I'm just reporting on shit. I'm just reporting on it. I said, let me go here and look at these fucking ratings and see what this problem really is. Why these hoes are sitting on the internet talking about Caramel Well. Who the fuck is that anyway? Hold on. All right, I'm back. Who is that anyway? You gonna make these Bammers roll up on you. That's what I'm getting because of the ratings. That's what I'm getting because of the ratings. The ratings, girl. The WATINS's. The ratings, girl. Ooh. You gonna mess around and make me drive 145 minutes and beat your motherfucking ass over the ratings. Woo. And we still sitting here untouched. Imagine that. Bitch. I gotta say bitch at the end because it just don't fall right till you say bitch. All right. But yeah. Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. You gotta watch how you treat people. Okay. Y'all done ran this girl up off her damn show. Child. And now y'all ain't got no heels on your shoes over there because you're running rampant over there on. Ain't no fucking heel. Everybody in flip-flops on that bitch this season because you didn't know how to fucking act. Let's move on into some more Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. All right. Yeah, y'all hoes got on flip-flops. Everybody gonna flip-flops this season because you didn't know how to fucking act. And that's what the fuck you get. I'm sorry, Lord. Whew, let's get into Destiny, child. I'm glad I got that out of my system. Let's move along. We got to get into Destiny because there is some news that I know y'all getting ready to be able to use, bitch. Because, baby, woo! All right, let me turn into Ric Flair right quick. Woo! All right, that's what Ric Flair had to say when he knew he was about to beat some ass. Woo! All right. Where's my brother doing? Go fucking door. Y'all hear my alarm going off? Brother over here doing the fucking most. All right. Let's get into it, Lord. All right. So as you guys may know, let's go ahead and share, honey. I got to share my screen because y'all know when I talk, I share. We don't just talk over here, baby. We show receipts as we speaking. Okay. 684 watching. Thank you. I know the haters is here. Thank you, Miles, for being in here too. So we can slam them down if they get in here on the bullshit. Because we're going to talk about this today. All right. And I done talked to a trusted source. Let me go ahead first of all, before we get into this destiny information. Let me give a credit. Let me give my credit because I always give credit where it's due, even though the hoes say I don't. Anybody watch me, y'all know I do a shout out. Shout out to the person who brought this to the YouTube streets. But I'm about to pull everybody fucking wig off this morning because I got some shit to put on this. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise on your sandwich this morning. All right. I'm gonna put the mayonnaise and I'm gonna put some cheese on that bitch. Throw some cheese on it. All right, we're gonna throw some cheese on the bitch. All right, so shout out to, all right, the one and only T from TV, because y'all know, baby, she gonna pull up some court documents. All right, so shout out to her because she originally brought this to the YouTube streets. But y'all, when I tell y'all, whoo, child, I had to talk to a source this morning, and it's very reputable. And I dare a bitch to say I'm lying. I almost don't have to say allegedly when I say this shit. That's just how on top of it a bitch is this morning. All right. I'm about to blow your wigs off. So if y'all ain't got no glue on there, so the fuck what? All right. You shouldn't have came in here without no fucking glue. But here we go. Destiny. Let's get into Destiny. As you guys may know, LeBerick and Destiny had to go to court most recently as of Thursday of last week. All right. Which was 8/21 of last week. All right. So LeBerick and Destiny had court appearance where Destiny filed an emergency motion with the courts on LeBerick, where she received a call from the school that their son, Law, was suspended. Okay? People asking, why was he suspended? He's only in kindergarten. Oh my God, why? Okay, let's get into it. All right, as I said, he is in kindergarten. Now, Law actually rides the bus in school, well, to and from school. And they're saying that he hit and or assaulted some kids and or a teacher on the bus and was being very unruly. All right. Now, we've seen that several times in some of Destiny's interviews where he done cold cocked her and kicked her damn wig off in several videos. All right. We do know he got hands, kind of like Knox. He is a fighter, baby. All right. He's a runner. He's a strong. Okay. But anyway, let's get back into it. Now, Destiny filed a motion for full custody of Law after this incident. All right. Now, in the documents, it goes on to say that Destiny claims that Law's violent behavior stems from him seeing LB, which is LeBerick, B.A.B. Yusuf towards his now girlfriend, and also to Destiny during their marriage. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, during the time that Destiny and LeBerick were married, Law was like a little bit of baby. Was he not? Y'all refresh my memory, right? Yeah. He was a baby. So y'all know that Destiny is most recently, priding herself on being this DV advocate after she done had and put hands upon LeBerick herself. So how you advocate for something that you initiate? I don't know. But let's continue, girl. Now I had to make notes on this because I didn't want to leave anything out. All right. So it goes on to say that this girlfriend, okay, we already know that LeBerick had a girlfriend. I told you guys the last time that I actually spoke on this. LeBerick has a girlfriend, but it gives that maybe they may have, a brief separation at some point in time in their relationship. However, in my Kimmy voice, they are back together. Now, of course, they had a last court date that I also talked about and brought the breaking news to the YouTube streets myself, where Destiny actually attended this court date, and she asked the judge to give Law back to LeBerick because Destiny refused to follow a direct visitation order, keeping Law for over 9 days and not letting him go with his father for his week of visitation. So she kept him almost 2 weeks. Judge told LeBerick to take Law and order Destiny to release him immediately to his father, at which they're saying that Destiny, honey, went into this crying, uncontrollable spell in court, still holding on to Law, not wanting to release him as the judge told her to do so. And the judge had to check her ass in court. We already talked about this. Now they said that, and like I said, she was ordered to remain seated in court while LeBerick and Law walked out of the court. Now, Destiny's father was also there in attendance as well. Okay. Her father was also there in attendance as well. He made a court appearance to be there for Destiny during that court appearance. All right. That was some months ago that we talked about it. Moving along. All right. So Now, Destiny noted in her motion that LB and the girlfriend, of course, are back together. Why you care about that? Who knows? Who cares? He can have whoever you want and or be with. Now, this is the same girlfriend, mind you, that when they went to court the last time, she asked this said person to be a character witness for her. Why you would ask your ex-husband's girlfriend at the time to be your character witness is weird, as if she gonna go up on a stand and testify against a nigga who digging her out. Girl. All right, so of course the girl she decided against it. She did not want to. She refused. All right, so I don't know. Maybe there's some vitriol there because she chose not to speak up on your behalf. I'm not sure. So Destiny asked the courts to stop LeBaric from corporal punishment for their son Law. Now, I think everybody saw all the videos of the little boy. He's cute as pie. All right, he's cute little boy. But children need discipline. And according to the good book, the rod of correction will drive it out. Now, there's a difference between discipline and abuse. I don't see his father doing anything abuse related as it relates to correcting him if he needs correction, and he does. I'm gonna play a video for you guys here in a second, just to refresh your memory. All right, so that says that she had also asked the courts to force LeBaric into an evaluation. What does that sound like? She been hanging around Martell. You've been hanging around Martell, looking at Mel and Martell's situation. Now she's trying to make the courts force LeBaric into an evaluation that, of course, LeBaric has refused. Okay. Now, it's also to say that Destiny says that Law was going to a different school and was taking some other classes elsewhere, and that LB moved him from said school, okay? And she blames that as one of the reasons that he's acting out and or being a little bit more violent in behavior, all right? Law is, of course, in public school because he is in kindergarten, and his father, LeBaric, has, according to the courts, and this is verifiable, according to the courts, LeBaric has full say in Law's education. Destiny has full say in the medical in terms of what's decided medically for their son. LeBaric is over education. Destiny is over the decisions related to medical as related to their son. All right. So Destiny is upset because she says LeBaric did not call her about the incident on the bus. Now, I'm hearing that there was also another incident where Law was kicked out of somewhere and you did not inform LeBaric. So, okay. You can expect him to do something you don't do. And we all know that it's done out of retaliation. I don't know why she's so mad. It's simple. Y'all co-parent. He's only in kindergarten. You got 12 more years to go. Or 11 more years to go. Like, seriously, damn. Why does it have to be so hard? Why all these motions? Why all this back and forth to court? You just do what you're supposed to do. Now, Law goes to school closer to LeBaric because he's over his schooling. Okay? It's just too much. All right, so let's get into some real shit. All right? All right. Oh, God. All right, so let's go ahead and read this tea to you. This is what had happened. Well, before I get into that, let's go ahead and refresh y'all memory on said situation since it's on the screen. All right, so a judge notes that Destiny Payton may not keep her child away from her ex-husband after their latest court drama. All right, according to Urban Bell. LeBaric Williams and Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member Destiny have been going back and forth in court since their nasty divorce. Now, the divorcees have made controversial accusations about one another. In their latest court filings, LeBaric accused Destiny of keeping their son Law from him 9 days, as I just told you. Now, this was a problem since these 9 days happened to be on LeBaric's court order days with their child. Now, LeBaric petitioned the courts to hold Destiny in contempt again for not dropping off Law. Now, in Destiny's response, she alleged that she had a good reason for not handing the child over to his father. Now, Destiny alleged that LeBaric was physically abusive towards her and was in fear for her safety. Even the judge told her in court that that was bullshit. She kept repeating that in court for their last, not the one they just went to this past Thursday, but the one prior, where the judge asked her to hand over Law to his father. The judge told her when she was crying uncontrollably that is some total bullshit. There was no evidence of this situation. There's no police reports or anything to corroborate her claims of all of these abusive situations. Okay. Now, listen, this was highlighted by an arrest of LB, which is LeBerick, about a month ago in Huntsville, Alabama. A hearing for the motions filed by LeBerick and Destiny was initially scheduled for February the 13th. Not long after the hearing was filed, Destiny's attorney filed a motion, see all these fucking motions, asking for continuance as they have prior obligations. What's more important than figuring out what's going on with your fucking child? Now, early Monday morning, the judge over their case obliged. It says that according to a document obtained, of course, by Urban Bell, shout out to them, the court has been rescheduled for February 28th. That was this year. Okay. Now, the order also has the following language confirming that the protection order was not granted. See, the courts did not see any reason to grant a protection order in this situation because the judge said that's bullshit. All right. So it says that as the ex parte protection from ABU's order was not granted, the court notes that the mother may not withhold the minor child from its father. Okay. Interestingly, Destiny LeBerick appeared to find a resolution. LeBerick posted a video of him and his son watching the Super Bowl together on his Instagram page. This was after the judge ordered Destiny to hand Law over to his father. And this is when LeBerick posted this video of he and Law together watching TV. Now, notice how, and I know this is just a picture, but any videos and or pictures that I've seen with Law and his father, he's calm, he's sitting down, he's well behaved. Any pictures and videos that I've seen when he's with Destiny is the total opposite. I'm like, who is this child? He does not do all this with LeBerick, and I feel like there's a little bit more discipline on that side of the planet versus when he's with Destiny. He's running wild. He's saying things he should not say. Y'all remember the video where he says, "Don't unalive me, don't unalive." He kept saying it. Let's go back to the blogger Anthony Lofty's video. Whenever he interviewed Destiny, Law was all over her head. Law was doing the absolute most. Law was hitting her. Law was pulling her hair. He was on 10. And Destiny was like playfully slamming him down instead of correcting him when he hit her. Most kids, y'all know kids that age, they know no. And she was telling him no, but she was saying it in a playful way. So it's giving that her, and I'm not trying to question her parenting, but I'm saying you got to have stern parenting when you have a child who act out and do that hitting stuff. I don't play that. Children at 1 year old, children at a year old know not to hit. They know what no mean. They know what mean at 1. All right. I want to say that Law might have been 2-3 years old, maybe, when he did that interview. Well, when she did that interview with Anthony Lofty's, because baby, when I tell you he was on 10, he was all over the fucking place. Y'all remember? All right, and I said, despite the video, that it remains to be seen if Destiny will continue pursuing the protection order, or if LeBerick will continue seeking to hold Destiny in contempt of their custody order. All right, let's stop sharing. Let's look at the video. All right, shout out to Caramel because it's her video. All right, little plug there. Because baby, I don't throw nothing away. I said, where is this fucking video? I had to go. Shout out to the 7-Eleven watching. Let's get it in. Let's go make it big, child, because we like big over here. All right. Shout out to Caramel Rell, because this is her footage. All right. Shout out to her. Let's give myself a shout out. All right, so let's get into this video. You guys will remember what happened. Let's look at the behavior of little Law. All right. Because this shit was very disturbing, if you will. Let's go. Over there, Law is acting a fool, screaming and hollering, and he says something that kind of sticks out to me, and a lot of people had comments on that, and Destiny is upset because of that. But my thing is, if you don't want people having comments on your children, keep them off social media. Okay, if you don't want people to comment on your kids and say things that you might think is hurtful to you or offensive, stop putting your kids on there. Stop putting people in your business. Her son says something, "Don't unalive me," when Destiny gets up from the live to go and try to check him and or make him stop screaming and acting up, behind the scenes. She was trying to go live and he was making it hella difficult. Clearly he wanted to spend time with her. Clearly he wanted her attention. Y'all know how kids do. They do things to get your attention. But Destiny, of course, was focused on her live. Now, I only see him act this way when he's with her. Okay, excuse me. I only see him act this way when he's with her. I've seen several videos when he's with his dad, LeBeric. He does not act like this. He's calm. He's sitting down. All right. But another content creator who was interviewed, sometimes he'll ask for drinks.
Traveling to me is like nothing.
He was always something.
You're like, oh, you were in this one half in the city. I did that for a living. When I had to go to Dubai and I was on a plane forever for 30-some hours, now that's traveling. Not that that's what I want to do every time, but stop. If you don't get off my table, and I've asked you that twice now. Get down. Next time you want the Play-Doh, you ask me, you don't climb on my table. What do you say? Yes, ma'am. What do you say? Say it right. Say yes, ma'am.
She's laughing when you're doing that. See how she's laughing? You can't laugh when you're trying to discipline him because he think you playing with him. You got to be stern with him. I would have hit that pause on my live. I'd have cut that camera off. And baby, by the time I came back on camera, you wouldn't have heard none of that shit. I promise you. It's a way you deal with your kid. I can look at my son a certain way and he know he better get his shit together. I ain't got to touch him.
And knows how quality care can bring out a smile. But
Say yes, ma'am. Help me. No. Chill out. I'm about to go, y'all. She's getting on my nerves. Where is your top at? Oh, here it is. Yes, he is in school. They said you need a sibling.
Hey, mommy.
Help me. You said it doesn't end. Oh, he is all what times 10. And 15? Wait a minute, Steph. He getting out, man. He need his own house. Inside voices, please. I'm not playing, Law.
I'm sorry.
Law, stop now. You working? Get that top from under the couch. All right, he ain't gonna let me be great, y'all.
Shout out to what's happening, okay?
Hey. It's right here.
Oh.
Hey, I said inside voices.
Baby,
Here it is, right here.
How
about this one? This one?
No, I want to hungry this. What was it?
That's the one you was watching.
Yeah, I was watching this. The one. Can be higher.
Here you go. You want some potatoes?
No, I want.
Okay, what's going on, man?
Baby, shouldn't start it.
I'm never giving you any more gingerbread. No, stop, man. No more gingerbread.
Snap on his ass. Get off live, though. Get off live.
Oh, hell.
In your live. Damn.
I said that's a gingerbread house. Come on. Law.
You embarrassed by this.
No, don't scream. Law, stop. Don't say that. That's not nice.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I said stop saying it.
Don't kill me.
Listen, I'm not playing with you. I'm not gonna keep asking you the same thing over and over. Stop playing with me.
Yo.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
People are telling her maybe you should log off.
I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry. No.
People are telling her, y'all see here, maybe you should log off. Great time to log off, girl, so you can get your child under control. She's so focused on trying to sell her product and talking to people, strangers online, and your child is out of control in the background and saying, don't unalive me, don't unalive me, don't unalive me. And she's more frustrated at the fact that he won't calm down, so she can't go back to her live, versus parenting and maybe giving him some discipline. He needs discipline, obviously, in your life, and deal with this child. This is not normal. My God.
Go get in the tub. Take the bike upstairs.
So she's telling him to go get in the tub. Now, you do not send a child to get in the tub alone while you sit your ass on live. Period. Y'all hear her just tell him, go get in the tub. She about to come sit back down on live, sending him to go get in the tub. Child Protective Services, get in here. Girl. Did I need to say that on her?
Yeah, y'all have a good night, because he working my nerves. We've been on here for a long time, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We're about to get in the ocean tub, and he is. And y'all have a happy Friday. Sleep in. I won't be. But have a good night. Thank y'all for joining the live. Listen, I'm at 15.7. Y'all give me the 16 and I'm out of here. Can y'all give me that quickly?
This girl trying to get more likes, and your child is acting a goddamn fool in the background, talking about try to get me to 16 whatever likes. Girl, fucking log off already. So likes are more important than tending to the issue at hand, which is your child back there, girl. Damn, Destiny. All right, so y'all, we've seen enough, child. I can't take no more to screaming anyway. Child. Oh, I forgot I had that one more topic. We might be saving that, child, because when I finish this, I ain't gonna have the strength, honey, to finish. All right. So y'all saw what was going on, right? Y'all saw what's going on. Now, anytime he is with his father, and anytime that I've seen him with his father, I have not seen him acting that way. All right. Hold on. Let's see, can we do a comparison? Let me see, can I find something here? Y'all give me 1 second. Because, baby, listen, that right there, where he get that from? Don't unalive me. Where he get that from? That's team too much right there, child. That's team too much. And you still sitting there waiting to get more likes before you get off. Oh, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Damn. I'm trying to get all my stuff up here because I want to make sure we're covering all bases with this, okay? There you go. Okay. There you go. All right. So, let's see. Okay, so let me show you guys the difference in how calm he is when he's with LeBaric. Let's show you. We just got to show a comparison. I have to do this. Okay. Let me show y'all. We're just gonna look at a couple clips of how different his behavior is when he's there versus when he's with LeBaric. Okay, he'll be doing all that screaming and shit like that. Okay, let's get into it. Let's play the sound so y'all can hear. He over here eating, Jack.
Hey, man. What you doing? Eating ribs? Good.
Different
Hey man,
child.
I want some.
Different child. He ain't jumping up
Hey, well, you can have
screaming
it,
and
son.
is he screaming right
Hey man,
here? Is he jumping up doing the
what you
most?
doing?
He said I'm eating.
Eating.
Okay. Let's see.
Good, baby shark.
Yeah. Get a picture.
Huh?
Get a picture on it.
Get a picture of you?
He said get a picture of me
All
in
right,
your
I got a
reels.
picture of you. You got a smile with it.
Picture these reels.
All right, good.
Completely different child from what we just saw on the other video. I just showed y'all 2 videos of him with his dad. Is he screaming? Is he jumping up? Is he hollering, don't unalive me? Is he screaming and going crazy? Completely different child. He's calm right here. He's smiling. And ribs up though.
I mean, that's how you hold a rib bone, ain't it, son? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all see a difference? Anybody put a difference? Put a 1 if y'all see a difference.
Man,
Put a 2 if you do
that was
not.
good.
He's fucking that rib up though. I do know that. Yes, God. Them ribs look like they good. Shout out to LeBeric on the ribs over there. All right. Let's see. Let's get one more video. One more video of how calm. Not to be all up in his business, but shit. All right, no music. Okay.
Walk all the way.
Y'all
There you
see
go.
how different he is right here?
Good job, son. Oh man, you gonna push your cousin?
All right, it's completely different. I did that to show there's a difference when he's there versus there. All right. When you see all that screaming and hollering and he having to tell him multiple times to stop, don't do that, sit down, like it's different. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this last piece and then I'm gonna let you guys go because I have to go as well. All right. I didn't mean to be on this live this long, but damn. Child, y'all know I get acting a fool and I lose time. So I gotta go because I got reports and shit to run. I got to go. All right, but let's get into the tea of the tea. All right, so this is the addition to what's going on in this case. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Now it says that Law was suspended from school while it was LeBeric's custodial week. All right, now it says that the DV case, that she has a DV case on him, which is a lie. That's not the truth, that she does not have a DV case on him. Now it says that that he cannot speak to her about anything except the exchange of their son, and Destiny knows that. Now it goes on to say that the only conversation that he can have with her, and that is from the judge. So they can only speak to each other through the judge. All right. And it said that the court date, of course, was last Thursday. As I told you guys, the DA was going to dismiss the case because they could not find any truth to what she was saying, but she threatened to sue the DA. This is an ongoing thing. This is given that you don't want this situation to be over so that you guys can co-parent amicably. Why keep filing stuff is weird. All right. Now, I said that, of course, Destiny was very upset that they changed the DA because she says that the DA was not doing their job, probably because they didn't agree with her. Now, they said that Law, which is their son, also had a suspension while with her, meaning the mother, Destiny, during her week with the child as well, and she did not let LeBeric know. So the same thing that she filed a motion for against him is something that happened while said child was also in her presence as well. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Okay. It also goes on to say that, of course, LeBeric is working to help with Little Law's behavior. As you guys can see in the video, he don't act like that with him. All right. And he's been encouraging him to, mind what the teachers say and to do what he's supposed to do and keep his hands to himself. All right. Can I say that? Let's see. Okay, and now it's given that his mother, Destiny, still wanted him to be in the daycare, which he was going to. But of course, Law is 5, so he has to transition to kindergarten, which is school, regular school. Okay, so she wanted him to stay in the daycare program and go to kindergarten there. But LeBarrett wanted him to go to regular kindergarten, which is public school, maybe so he can be socialized. He doesn't. Most kids can, their behavior will kind of iron out if you socialize them and they're around other kids and they see them act a certain way, then they tend to calm down a little bit, unless they're supposed to be on like medication or something. If they're hyperactive or you know, ADHD, whatever the case may be. Not saying he is, but if that's the case, then that's different. All right. So of course, as I told you guys, LeBarrett is appointed by court order over Law's education, and Destiny is over any medical decisions that is for Law, okay, which is their son, and that's how the courts set it up. Okay, that's how the courts set it up. Let's continue. All right. I got to read through it because some of this stuff I can say and some of it I cannot. All right, because yeah. All right, so let's see. Okay, so of course you guys see how his behavior is. This is a situation that's been going on for quite some time with his behavior. She does not chastise him. She does not maybe like pop him or whatever, or correct him in that way. And this has been allowed when he was in daycare. Okay, that type of behavior was allowed when he was in daycare on her time, which is why he had to constantly be switched to different daycares. All right, y'all know different daycares, honey. They don't allow that hitting, biting. After a while, you have to pull them up out of there and put them somewhere else, okay? Which is also not good for the child because they learn a certain environment and then they have to be in a different environment, which also can trigger behaviors, okay? All right, let's continue. All right, so it's given that he was very much so having some behavioral issues at the last daycare that he was at. It's giving. And she knew about that as well. She knew about those behaviors as well, but she did not communicate that to LeBarrett, of course. She did not communicate that to him. She kind of allowed that behavior to continue, and he kind of had to keep bouncing around. It's been brought to my attention that he's been pretty much acting this way since he could walk, with the hitting and that type of behavior. Okay. Of course, when Law turned 3, which is when they both got joint custody of the child. Y'all know they had to go back per court documents, because I talked about it over here. Once Law turned 3 years old, that is when joint custody for both LeBarrett and Destiny was ordered by the courts. All right. That's all I can share. Because some of this stuff here, yeah, that might be too much for y'all ears right now. We're gonna save that for another video, but that y'all can see ultimately what's going on here. All right, and that's why I played the video where he's there and then where he's with his father. This is an ongoing situation, and I don't think Destiny wants this situation to die down, because she's going to keep filing motions because she's not getting her way. I don't think she wants LeBarrett to have any decision making when it comes to him. I think she's upset at the fact that the courts did order that any education decisions are made by LeBarrett. She doesn't like that. Okay. And you guys also know that anytime that there's an exchange between LeBarrett and the child, that he has to record on his phone to avoid any type of interactions that should not be, which is what happened the last time when the police was called and she had him arrested and he got right back out, and they didn't find anything that was wrong in terms of keeping him locked up, because she was trying to say he put his hands on her and was aggressive, etc., allegedly. And there's a mugshot out there of him, but of course he did get out of jail for that situation, and nothing was founded in that. Y'all know that. Y'all know about that. We talked about that. That's been verified. Okay, so that's what's been going on in this situation. It's unfortunate that this, they can't just co-parent amicably. The Destiny wants to keep this thing going back and forth. Like I told you guys, she tried to say that he was abusive towards her. The courts did not find anything in that, and nothing was ordered in terms of on LeBarrett's part. But they have been ordered to co-parent amicably, and if Destiny just follows the court order, then this could run smooth. You are over any medical situations or whatever. If something so happens to their child, God forbid. And as far as education goes, LeBerick is over that. And she just needs to stand back and allow that to happen. He decides where he goes to school and what school he goes to. All right. Law goes to school near his father. The school he goes to is near his father. And I don't think Destiny likes that, but you got to follow a court order. You cannot withhold, visitations because you feel away, or you wake up one morning and say, oh, I feel like he is abusive or was abusive towards me in my marriage, so I'm not going to let him for 9 days, almost 2 weeks, go be with his father. That's against court order, and you can go to jail for that. Okay, you got to follow the orders. That can be very tricky, regardless of how you feel. If you feel a certain way, petition the courts, file something through the courts, and let them decide. But you have to follow an order. Okay, you have to. And this shit been going on for so long. It's kind of like Mel and Martell, if you will. It kind of mirrors them. At one point, I do know that Mel and Martell, including LeBerick and Destiny, had the same judge in terms of deciding what would happen in their child custody situation as well. So you guys heard it right here. Also, shout out again to T from TV, because she originally came to the YouTube streets to show the court documents. If you guys want to go over and see the court documents, because she did pay for it and or post them on her website, y'all go over there and give her some traction as well, because she did respectfully bring it to the YouTube streets. But I, of course, dug a little bit deeper and got some other things for you guys that was not listed in the court documents. And it's from a very reputable source. I ain't gonna get on here and lie. It's from a very reputable source. Okay. So thank you guys for joining my show. I appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and do my thank yous so we can get out of here. I gotta go, y'all. Oh my God. I went way over my time. All right, so to my mods, y'all know I love y'all down. Thank you, Scorpion Miss Sweet Essence. Thank you, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, KBR, and Tyra. Thank you guys so much for coming over and modding for me. I appreciate you. Thank you to all of the content creators that stopped by as well. Shay Renee, I saw you in here. Thank you, love. That's my friend. Okay, FREN. I told y'all yesterday, learn the difference. Chef Don Don, thanks for being here. Schoolboy, thanks for being here. If you were here, Sunny Days is here. Thank you, Simple Mom Family TV, Purple Unicorn. Thank you, Just a T, please. Astute Queen B, thank you for being here. This chick can cook. If you're in the building, because I've been seeing her a lot here, thank you as well. Brown Skin Girl, if you were here. Yvette, Erica Yvette Podcast, if you were here as well, thanks for being here. Did y'all see any other content creators? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Let me know. It's a great show, Real. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Mods, please drop in the chat quick before we go if there's any more content creators that were here, because I always like to acknowledge them, okay? No one else. If nothing else, honey, we're going to go ahead and rock on up out of here because I got to go. All right. Love y'all down. My caramelians, y'all know I love y'all too. Love y'all and bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Shout out to Miss Dee in the house.
Still I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer opposite me, no, man, I still go